Watching the NBA this season, there are teams that's going absolutely stupid.
That at all, as far as like wanting to prove that you're amongst the best.
I feel like I'm the best player when I step on the court, but there's some great players in this league, man. I know I got my work cut out for me, but...
Then there's teams that's just trying to make it.
We gave ourselves a chance to win. We didn't close it out, but loved our effort. I loved our tenacity in the second half, and put ourselves in a position to win a ball game. And playing against a very good team, but we weren't able to close it out.
Taking a look at the standings, I couldn't help but notice that the teams that have a good record are led by a player that's under 25 years old, which leads me to think that the NBA is slowly transitioning into a new era. Those times we would see teams that are in the top seed led by LeBron, KD, and James Harden are now teams that we see led by Luka, Ja Morant, and Giannis. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Mussolini. And before we get into this one, if you're already here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into it. With the quarter and a half of the NBA season in the works, there's been many surprises throughout. The Golden State Warriors just won a championship a few months ago and now sitting at 13-11 as the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Then in 5th place, you have the Sacramento Kings, who are 13-9. Who would have thought that the Sacramento Kings would be top 10 in offensive rating and have a better record than the Mavericks and the Warriors? The Indiana Pacers, who were predicted to finish dead last in the Eastern Conference this year, are now sitting in 6th place. No one can tell me that they predicted this. No one. My argument to this bizarre season is that no one has yet to gain their reign of dominance in the league. The only person that has consideration for that would be Jason Tatum, who is number 1 in MVP odds and have the Boston Celtics sitting at 20-5. To show you an example of what I mean by dominance, let's look at arguably the second greatest player to ever play the game, LeBron James. Most can argue that LeBron set his status as one of the best in the NBA when he took the 06-07 Cavaliers to the NBA Finals. In that year, the Cleveland Cavaliers had a record of 50-32. Then the next season, they were 45-37. Then in the next 2 seasons, the Cleveland Cavaliers would go 66-16 and 61-21. Then the rest is history, where LeBron goes to 8 consecutive finals and win 4 championships along the way. Now, taking a look at the current NBA season, the only team that look like they can smell 60 wins are the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. I wouldn't be surprised if no team wins 60+ games this year. The Phoenix Suns are the only team to do this in the last 2 seasons. This means that if there are no 60-win teams this year, it would mark the first time the NBA went consecutive seasons without a 60-win team since the years before Larry Bird and Magic Johnson entered as rookies in 1979. 1979. Bird's Celtics and Magic's Lakers accounted for 12 of the 16 60-win seasons and 8 of the 10 championships in the 1980s. Julius Erving's Philadelphia 76ers and Isaiah Thomas's Detroit Pistons were responsible for 3 more 60-win campaigns and the last 2 remaining titles in the 1980s decade. The 1981 Milwaukee Bucks, who lost in the first round to Irving's 76ers, were the only team to win 60+ games and never win a ring. In other words, what I'm trying to get out is that it hasn't been hard to determine who will finish at the top of the regular season and who will be standing at the end of each playoff run for about 4 decades now. This leads me to think, is it because teams are doing load management and playoffs are more of a concern than the regular season? Clippers. Or is it because we don't have that dominant superstar that we can book to make at least the conference finals each year? With all the talent and exciting players that the NBA has now, it's no question that the league is in good hands. But I do wonder, how will the NBA look when it's post-LeBron and KD era? Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you made it this far, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button while we are on a journey to 1,000 subs. Thanks, Mussolini out. See you next time.